Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Leslie, and you are tuned into the Chris Leslie Morning Show. Just a little brief show when we get our day started and help you get yours started. Right now, you might wonder what I'm doing, and I'm actually walking downhill towards the bus stop. So, give you a little scope of the terrain here, where we are. Weather today, where I'm at, looks pretty cloudy. Chances of rain. Highs in about the upper 40s, maybe lows in the middle 40s. And so today's the day after Memorial Day, and we start our work weeks one day later. So that's always kind of nice after having a 3-day weekend. It feels like a Monday, but just when you're about to say I've had it and I can't stand this shit anymore, you realize it's Tuesday, and somehow you're a little bit closer to Friday, and you get through the week a little easier. So these kind of weeks are good, and they're important. So not exactly sure what's going on in the news today, because I haven't really had a chance to check it myself. I was a little tardy in my morning preparation, so I kind of just was at a point where I needed to get out of the house. So it was all business, no pleasure. But really, I think it was approximately 10 to 7 Pacific Standard Time when I walked out the door this morning, and we have a little bit of a 2-bus commute on our way into the city, and that means the first bus is caught at 8. Sorry, the first bus is caught at 7:14, and then so that means we have to scamper to get to that one on time. And then we catch our next bus at 7:19, which is, to me, it seems almost a little problematic, because the distance between those 2 points is not always traveled in that short of a time frame. And that's assuming in the first place that the first bus is perfectly on time, which it almost usually never is. So not to worry though, if for some reason the first bus is missed, there are alternate contingency plans that will enable us to get to our destination in the city in a timely manner. They involve a lot more time on the bus than I would generally like. So you can kind of see that this route that I travel every morning is somewhat hazardous, obviously. You've got these school bus drivers, you got the short bus drivers, and you got the cars. And not a whole lot of this walk has safe passageway, as in like shoulder or sidewalk to travel on. So it is a bit treacherous, but we do the best that we can. Yesterday's show, we did an extensive amount of, review of karaoke, and also performed some karaoke later in the evening. After we were done broadcasting, I kept receiving emails all night, waking me up, as a matter of fact, alerting me that we had new comments on SingSnap. So whatever we did yesterday as far as our performances or what have you, they definitely generated a lot of feedback, although it may not so much be that the performances themselves generated a lot in the way of feedback. This is a really idiotic maneuver right there. Like, what is this fucking idiot doing? Jesus Christ. Doing a fucking U-turn in the street. Go back home and park it. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I did get up to date on all of the comments that I'd received on my performances since January of this year. So probably by commenting on that many different people's work, they probably treated it as if it were a new comment and reciprocated. So I guess the best of both worlds. So there's that to talk about. And then, you know what really needs to be dealt with? It may seem early, but fantasy football. There's definitely things that need to be addressed as far as our team this year, our needs, our draft, all that, because it's just about June right now, and it'll be August before you know it. August will be here, and we want to be well prepared. We want to go into that draft with every potential scenario mapped out and a plan as to who we want in every single possible situation should it arise or emerge. That is the best way to be prepared for a draft. I attempted to do that last year, but just did not have nearly enough time to do it because I only had a day, and that's not enough time. Alright. So it looks like we're probably looking pretty good on time. And then once I get to the bus stop, I probably won't keep the broadcast going just because it's so noisy on this highway that you won't be able to hear what I'm saying. So rather than leave you with more noise, I'm going to take a short break and check in with you probably when we reach our destination in the city. So hopefully you're having a good morning, and stay tuned for more on the Chris Leslie Morning Show.